My chicken and veggie skillet. And I'm using some chicken thighs, some root veggies I had in the fridge. I got some rainbow carrots, I got parsnips. I'm using beets and onions. I am slicing my vegetables into bite-sized pieces. And I've also peeled all of my veggies as well. The next thing I'm going to slice is a red onion. And a red onion adds more onion flavor, so a big punch of onion flavor, which I really like. I'm gonna add some olive oil to my bowl, and I'm gonna season my root vegetables with my house seasoning. That's some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of paprika. Goes well with anything. Give it a toss. So I have 4 chicken thighs here. I'm gonna hit it with a little olive oil. So I've just added some Dijon mustard to the skin of my chicken thighs. Not only is it gonna help kind of like tenderize the chicken and give it a little tangy flavor, but it's also gonna help this seasoning stick right on top of that. Spread that Dijon mustard on both sides. And now I'm just gonna add my house seasoning. I'm gonna grab my root vegetables, my chicken. I'm gonna add a little oil to my hot skillet. I'm just gonna sear both sides of my chicken skin side down first, and then the chicken is gonna cook through in the oven. So I've had this skillet for a very long time, so it's well seasoned. All right, so now it's time to flip my chicken thighs and let the backside sear. Look at that nice, pretty golden brown color. The cast iron just kind of absorbs flavor, especially when you're like frying something. Oh my gosh, all the oils and the seasonings and all of the brown bits that kind of get stuck in it. That's why you never should use soap in your cast iron skillet, especially when cleaning. And if you want to clean your skillet, make sure you do it right after cooking and use hot water with a stiff brush. Then use a towel to dry. Never let your cast iron sit in water, sit in soap, just ruin it. I'm gonna remove the chicken now and then add in my veggies. All right, now I'm gonna add my root veggies. So I like to saute my veggies in the same skillet right before I put it in the oven because it kind of helps the cooking process. Once you get a nice sear on it, cook it down just a little bit, it'll cook faster in the oven. Now I'm going to add my chicken back to my skillet, kind of nestle it in there. And now I have some fresh herbs that I like to add in there as well. I'm gonna add some thyme, a little rosemary, tarragon. It smells like heaven in here right now. All right, so I'm going to roast this at 400 degrees until like the juices in the chicken run clear and the internal temperature reaches about 165. While that roasts in the oven, I am gonna make a garlic butter sauce to pour on top. I'm gonna add about 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm gonna squeeze the juice of half of this lemon, so about 1 tablespoon. Now I'm gonna add some minced garlic, a little salt, a little black pepper, some dry sherry. Now, if you're making this for kids and you don't necessarily want them to have any alcohol, that's fine, even though most of it will cook out. But if you wanna make this for your children, you can, by all means, skip the sherry. I'm gonna roughly chop some fresh parsley. All right, so my butter sauce is done, and so is my chicken. Come on, y'all. Come on, look at that. That is good cooking right there. And it's just gorgeous. Oh yeah, get all that garlic in there. I'm smelling all of those fresh herbs. And then all that garlic does is just kind of mix in with some of those natural juices and creates a sauce for the chicken. Man, that chicken is nice and juicy and super flavorful with that house seasoning. And then that garlic lemon butter just creates the sauce that goes so well on the chicken. And don't get me started on these root veggies. Beets are so sweet. And the parsnip, oh my gosh. And I'm getting like a mouthful of garlic, which I really enjoy because I love garlic. This is such a solid dish to make